The views and comments expressed on the following radio program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of rmconair.com or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Yo, are we live? That's what's up. 5150 show has found its way back to the air today. We've been gone for a couple of weeks. Had to go handle some business, y'all. We filmed some new episodes of Wildin' Out, and yeah, it's gonna be different. It's on MTV too, so they let us say more words that we want to say, like bitch, shut the fuck up, and fuck you, motherfucker, all that type of shit. So I don't know what all they gonna bleep the fuck out, but I said a lot of fucked up shit. I'm looking forward to seeing if they air this thing I did. I want to be the first one to tell everybody what happened. I did a joke. It was a joke that whoever this rapper Frank Ocean is, I know he's gonna try to fight me. On stage, we had to try to make one of the Nick Cannon laugh, and so I had this towel from the hotel with brown makeup on it, and I said, hey, I broke in the Frank Ocean hotel room. I'm putting this on eBay. So Frank Ocean, I know I never met you before, but I'm just saying I couldn't resist the joke, brother. It looked just like a hotel towel you would use too, but it ain't really had a smell and all that. All right, so this week I've been deserted by everyone but Auntie. Zoe isn't here. Nobody's here. Only person showed up was Auntie. I know they still tripping off that Frank Ocean thing. It looked just like a real stain too. But anyway, Auntie, what's up?
Nothing.
Acting all shy. She ain't shy like this. Trust me, anybody who know her knows she is not shy like this. I wanted to talk about the word envy this week. Envy is a word that needs discussion. It needs to be talked about because you see it everywhere. I think there was a time in this country where envy was something that people would try to contain, but now envy is something that people don't try to contain at all, as it is seen literally everywhere. I was at a funeral today, actually, and I saw envy all over the funeral. Everybody be forgetting how much family don't get along. And shit, them motherfuckers wasn't hiding it. A friend of mine's mom passed, and the family was envious toward each other. It was obvious. I was like, God damn, this shit is out of control. They ain't even playing the shit off. I saw all kind of envy in the church. So the word envy is what we're going to talk about today. If you have witnessed the envious situation, is that the way to say that? Envious?
I don't know, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Envious, is that a word?
What were they envious of? Yes, envious is a word, but what were they envious of? Like envy, they weren't envying the person that passed away. What were they envious of?
There was envy involved with who did the most for her, the person who passed away, the children. Oh, I was there for her like this, I was there for her like that. Well, I felt like that was envy. There was one guy, a son, and he had a Caucasian wife, and I noticed how around the church there was a lot of envy.
They were envious? You mean you think that other people wanted to have, like, were jealous and envious and wanted a white spouse?
No,
or they were disgruntled because it was like, what?
No, the word envy is
jungle fever, and how dare you bring her stringy hair ass up in
here?
here?
In my opinion, there was a lot of grief because this guy had a Caucasian wife, and I felt like a lot of the women in the church were envious of the Caucasian woman instead of just like, okay, this is his wife, this is a funeral, hello. It's more like, who, huh? Oh, yeah, you see who he over there with. And I was like, damn, this is really going on at a time where you should be on your best behavior. So that's the shit I'm talking about. Envy is a motherfucker. The shit is, what's the word, rancid?
Ratchet?
No, when it's a lot of the shit. Is it rancid in our society?
Rampant.
It's rampant.
We need a thesaurus.
Envy is the big word. She don't know either. Envy is the big word.
Where is Zoe?
We need Zoe.
We need somebody smart.
Envy is the platoon. When I first met Zoe, I said, "That damn a walking dictionary." Anyway, yeah. I think we need to get control of this envy monster. It's rampant. Okay, we'll go with that. It's rampant in society.
Hey, who speaks Spanish?
It's a lot of that. That was my bootleg Spanish.
Si, senor.
He do lot.
I do nothing.
That's what they say. Anyway, it was a lot of envy on the set when we were doing Wildin' Out.
The envy.
And the main thing I always notice is envy women over women. Women over women envy is some shit that people never really say a lot about, but that shit is the most common form of envy. Women on women. If you are an attractive woman, you're going to have drama in society from women that are unattractive, and that's just the way it's gonna be. And what makes it so bad, nobody ever checked the person like, so why you say that about her? Because last night I was at this comedy club, the Improv, and there's a female comedian who was in shape. That's not very common. An in shape female comedian. Normally the female comedians that are in shape, they make it fast, or they're around somebody that's gonna help them with road work and stuff like that. Y'all know what I'm saying. If you're a female and you are attractive as a comedian, people are gonna help you.
That's period in life. I mean,
so you don't have to be a female comedian.
You just have to be an attractive female.
An attractive female. I agree. If you are an attractive female, people will help your monkey ass. You lucky motherfucker. And the three little bear built bitches will not take kindly to that. They will start shit. They will talk crazy about you. Because last night I was just watching this girl. She was one of the three little bear built bitches. And she just was talking shit about this girl. And to the point where I was like, God damn, do you even know her? Female on female envy. I think more people need to speak up on this. I bet out of all the Oprah Winfrey shows she's ever had, she's never done female on female envy.
She's done female on female topics, but not.
I believe the bitch done female on female face sitting, but she won't do that topic. But Oprah, we know what's up with your pussy licking ass. You ain't fooling no motherfucker.
I did not say that.
You didn't say it. I said it. Everybody know Oprah eat pussy. Ain't nothing. This is goddamn.
I don't know that.
You don't know that.
Don't know it. Don't want to know.
You don't look at Oprah and can tell she eat pussy.
Don't know nothing. I know nothing about that. Just
I ain't
so
mad
it's
at
on
you,
the
Oprah.
record.
You eat all the pussy you want, Oprah. I ain't mad at you for that. I could never be mad at you for that, Oprah. I'm just mad because you won't step up and be proud of what you do. You wash your chin off like I wash mine off, a little extra. Because sometimes, like, when you fall asleep, and don't nobody ever like to admit shit like that. You fall asleep with, what is it called? Girl juice on your jaw. Girl juice on your jaw. You got to wash it off a little extra. Some guys forget about it, and it'll be in they bed. Especially if the girl ain't well. You can see the girl juice real good. You be like, you had an unwell girl on your jaw. Even though I'm sure Oprah don't have unwell girls on her jaw. Oprah is...
And I'm sure you don't either. So.
Yeah, be quiet, Auntie. Quit worrying about what the fuck I do. I'm looking at Auntie on this camera. You look crazy.
I look crazy.
Yeah, you look crazy as a motherfucker on the camera. Let me look at it again. Yeah. Yeah, you look crazy as a motherfucker. Anyway, back to this female on female envy shit. All women who have a problem with other women, it's not fair unless that woman is on your level. Now, if you see two women who built like bears arguing, you know that's a legitimate beef. But when you see two women arguing and one of them is attractive and the other one look like a bear, it's only natural for you to walk up to the bear-looking girl and be like, hey, bitch, what's wrong with you? And that's fucked up out here. Society goes off how you look.
So basically, though, because the bear-looking
Bitch, female.
The bear-looking female may not really see herself accurately and may not understand that she's not on the same level as the person she has that animosity towards. She might think that it's legitimate animosity and not just because she's ugly and old girl looks good. So a referee, are you like saying that basically just the average Joe watching this shit should have stepped to it and make sure they point it out so it's just on the table? Like, did you say something last night? Did you step up and say, you're saying that shit because you're a bear-looking bitch? Did you say that?
No, I didn't say that. And I the reason I didn't say that is because I have a bad rep as a guy who says bad things and stuff like that. But if I would have said that, it would have been accurate. It would have been accurate. I wish I would have said it now that I think about it.
Well, you just did say it because anybody who's listening knows where you were last night and if they were involved.
The bear bitch ain't listening to this. She probably tending to her kids and calling their daddies and seeing if he want to come see them.
How do you know she has kids?
Because she a bear-looking bitch. All bears have cubs. All bears have cubs. Do you think that's how they validate themselves? They have a cub. I wonder, boy, you know how fucked up it'd be if women out here had like litters, like you had like.
They do.
Well, they have litters, but I'm talking about. If when you're pregnant, more than one baby comes out at a time?
What are you talking about? They do.
No, girls don't have it with more than one baby coming out. That's rare. That's when twins are born. But I'm talking about...
they're called multiples. It happens a lot in our society, especially in California, because there's a whole bunch of like over-the-hill rich women who had to, you know...
This is a procedure they can have done where they can have 3 kids at one time?
More than 3 and 4 and 5. They even have their own reality shows. Like, it's happening all the time.
If a woman has had more than 2 kids come out of her womb at one time, does the surgery come with it? Because your pussy blew out if you have more than 3 kids at one time. You let out 3 kids. Okay, one. Okay, so another one come. Okay, come on, let's get him out. Shit, another one? God damn.
Wait, the vaginal rejuvenation or the the surgery to make sure you don't have any more kids?
They need to do something to their vagina if 3 kids come out at one time. They pussy look like some goddamn Laffy Taffy that's been chewed 18 times. Like get a big water Laffy Taffy and chew it 18 times. Take it out your mouth. After the 18th chew, that's how pussy look when 3 kids done came out of it.
No, see, they get the whole, like, just squeeze some lemon juice on it, let it shrink up, and start again.
Lemon juice is for one child, but if you didn't have 3 come out that motherfucker, you need some goddamn, what's some shit? Vinegar.
Yeah, salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar. You need dill pickle juice on your panty pad.
In your douche. It's called salt and vinegar douche.
Everything touch your pussy should be made to shrink it. The middle of your bed should have a line of cider. In the middle of that motherfucker, if you had 3 kids come out your womb at one time. But anyway, we're gonna stop talking about this female envy for a minute because I could tell I'm pissing off some women. I know I might not be able to see you out there in this radio world, but I know it's a lot of bear-built bitches who fit the description of the culprit I'm talking about. This is what I want to say. Sometimes it ain't even the bear-built bitch fault, and people will run to the rescue of the damsel in distress looking girl. And the damsel in distress looking girl might have been the messy bitch, but because you built like a bear... Honey, what's that girl on TV, Honey Boo Boo? Is that her name?
the little 5-year-old.
The diabetes bitch.
Yes, Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah, Honey Boo Boo, if she ever get in a fight, if people don't know that's Honey Boo Boo, they gonna run up to her and be like, what are you doing messing with them people? Oh, it's Honey Boo Boo. Because she famous, that'll save her a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
I want to see how she...
She'll be like OJ.
I want to see
might
how
get
she
her off
look
one
when
time,
20.
but...
Honey Boo Boo.
Honey Boo Boo at 20.
Her mama big, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder how she gonna look at 20. Because she get a lot of publicity.
She gonna look just like her mother.
No, she gonna be bigger than her mama. They always be bigger than the mama. The mama be big, and then they feed the kids like they feed them when they young, so the kids be bigger than the mama. Don't she drink a lot of...
Wait, does that like envy? that you're like jealous that your child is smaller than you, so you like deliberately overstuff them so that they'll be bigger and you'll look like the small one?
That's another thing we can talk about, goddammit, because it's a lot of women out here who are envious of their kids. And don't nobody ever say shit, and they know that bitch don't like her daughter because her daughter cuter than her. Yeah, it got quiet and shit. I've seen that situation before where it's like, I seen a girl, she did not like her daughter because her daughter was more attractive than her, and her daughter was about 9. And she was acting fucked up with her 9-year-old. It was that envy shit.
Well, how did you know that it was because she thought she was more attractive than...
Well, it was obvious she was more attractive than her mama.
At
Probably
9,
needed a DNA test for her mama. Is this really my mama? Because of the way she looked. I was like, whoever that nigga was, you was fucking. That motherfucker was a smooth motherfucker. Cause, bitch, you fit that bear category. We got a couple of callers. We're going to get them in. This is the first caller since I've been back to this motherfucker. Who there?
This is motherfucking Carla from motherfucking Chicago. Corey, how are you? I'm still waiting on my motherfucking $1,000. So what the fuck? You trying to throw on Carla's name? What the fuck is going on? I really want to fucking know.
This ain't Carla. This don't sound like Carla.
I want to know where my motherfucking $1,000 at. How about that?
Who is this? This some bitch.
It's Carla from Chicago. Where the fuck is my $1,000?
Whoever this is, this ain't Carla. Carla from Chicago. That's my baby mama who fell off completely. She got the bear built bitch situation going on. I was young at the time. Don't worry about it. Whoever this is. Who is it? This is a Team RAR member. My name is Melanie, but I am calling from Chicago. I'm just fucking with you, Corey. Long time listener, first time caller. How you know I owe that bitch $1,000?
That's what I was like.
You was on RAR. I'm the girl that's Baby in the Bathtub. I'm the girl from the original song.
Baby in the Bathtub.
Oh, from when we was over when we went over there on
somebody.
What was that? You talking about with Speedy them show?
Oh, it's all gonna come out now.
I'm a Team RAR member.
Baby in the Bathtub.
All of us over there, we follow your show. We love you, man. We love what you're doing over there. Just keep it up.
Hey, that song has never hit the airwaves, but that song is very creative. For everybody who never heard the song,
everybody from Team RAR knows that song. Everybody that listens to you or follows you knows that song.
Baby in the Bathtub.
That's why I don't know it.
Auntie, you ain't never heard?
No.
Hey, I'm going to sing it. I got a baby in the bathtub because I'm about to try to duck out on my responsibility.
I don't want no daughter.
Head underwater.
Walk away from me, yeah.
Prepare for the slaughter. That's a cut. It's an evil song, but that's a motherfucking brilliant song. I hope that nobody really out there get out of their responsibility by drowning your daughter, but sometimes it's hard out here, and I'm just saying. Just holler at me.
That is so funny.
Anyway.
Yeah, Corey, I'm a huge fan, so I love what you're doing over there. Just keep it up.
That's what's up.
All right.
All right, be good. Thanks for calling.
All right, no problem.
God damn, I said that bum-ass bitch name on the air. My daughter's mom, by the way. She's probably somewhere struggling, listening to this show.
How? It's on the internet.
Well, she listens to the show on the internet. I'm sure she follows me.
How she have internet? No.
Internet is everywhere.
Cable. She got to go to Starbucks.
That bitch at a public library with a Walkman. Can you get the internet with a Walkman, a cassette player? What about the CD players? I don't know. Yeah, let me stop talking shit about that bum. We got another caller, don't we? I'm gonna go ahead and get him out the way. Is they on the line? Caller? What's up? Who there?
Yo, Corey.
What up? Who this here?
Hey man, it's G from ATL. What's going on? Welcome back.
Hey man, thanks for welcoming me back.
And what's up, Auntie? Hey, Corey, you need to go on YouTube and just look at some of your reposts. There's a lot of Kung Fu Panda built bitches on there that hate on bitches. It's just hate all over. But they mad because most of them 30 cents away from a quarter, broke as a bag of glass, got to pay for their own drinks in the club. Just disrespectful.
That's
but
it.
You really need to check these bitches out because they out of pocket.
That really make bitches mad when
Paying
they come
for
to
their
the club
own drinks. And
they had to pay for their own drinks. That let me tell you something.
That's a game changer.
If you've been to the club 4 times in a row and ain't nobody offered to buy you a drink, they should charge you double to come in there because you starting some shit.
You're lowering the value of that club's reputation.
If you went on prom with a family member, you a bear bill bitch.
Y'all motherfuckers crazy. All right, man. Auntie, you take it good. And Corey, man, have a good one, man. Welcome back.
Okay,
right,
brother.
bye.
Thanks for calling, man. I got to go on YouTube and check them repost out and shit. I ain't done that shit in so while. Somebody had a collaboration of the shit we did on Foxhole, and it was so clever the way it was put together because it was mainly just hitting the jokes.
Oh, they edited it.
Yeah, that shit was good. I could use that shit as a goddamn audition for a job. Whoever did that, thank you.
I know. I went on there one time and had read some horrible things about myself.
You read some horrible things about yourself, Auntie?
Yes.
What did they say?
I mean, they said some things that I had forgotten about. They said they talked about a number of abortions I had, number of diseases. They spelled my name wrong. It was horrible. It was just traumatic, and I was very disturbed for about 20 minutes till I hit the bottle.
I want to say to all of the people who are out there spreading rumors, lies, or even the truth about somebody on the internet, please
get your facts straight.
Spell the name right.
That's right.
For example, I am Corey. I hate when motherfuckers be like Corey, fuck my auntie. And they spell my name Cory. It's Corey, and tell your auntie I said hi.
And my name is spelled Maya. That's Maya.
Oh, it ain't auntie now.
It's Auntie Maya. It's Auntie Maya. What?
Auntie Maya is spelled Maya. So for the dumb motherfucker, let me tell you something.
It's not Mya like the singer. No, it's not Miya. It's Maya. Because if you are going to go on the internet and put down that I had 10 abortions, okay, I want you to spell my name correctly. So when I Google myself, I can get, I find that kind of information. I want to know.
You ain't got to explain your name to your family and people who know you. Well, they spelled it wrong right there.
Right.
Right.
That's really me.
Maya is an easy name to spell.
I guess.
Maya. That's how I would spell it. Maya.
When I was growing up, like my white teachers, if there were substitutes, they would say Maya.
Maya.
Maya. Maya.
Maya.
But yeah, it's Maya.
Maya. So it's spelled Maya. All the haters out there who writing in shit.
Right.
Others Maya. Mine is Corey. Motherfuckers, please stop leaving the E out my motherfucking name.
Your mom spent time on that name. She put effort into that name. Get it right.
Well, I was thinking like Corey. Like, where you come from with a Corey and shit?
Did you ask her that?
No, I need to ask her. What made you say, I'm going to go with Corey? Why couldn't my name be Hellified or some shit like that? I want a name ain't nobody else got. If I get a chance to name one of these kids I have out here in the streets, I'm going to give them a name that they could be proud of later on. Not maybe when they're young and shit, but, G motherfucker is a good name for a grown-ass man who ain't got nothing going for him.
What about that semi-Asian name that you liked?
What?
From high school.
What?
I forget. You liked his name. You said he had the coldest name ever.
We got to take a break, but in my division in Chicago, that's what they call it, your homeroom, it was a dude named Lay Low. That was his real name. He was an Asian dude. His name was Lay Low. I thought that was some smooth shit. But anyway, we're going to take a break and talk some more shit about envy. Call in. Tell us about an envious situation you witnessed. This is the Corey Holcomb 5150 show, motherfuckers.
Hey, are you tired of those same old energy drinks with bad taste? Make a switch to Pit Bull Energy Drink with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Pit Bull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pit Bull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Make a switch to Pit Bull Energy Drink. Pit Bull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pitbull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products. For more information on Pitbull energy drinks, bars, and mixes, visit their website at hiphopbev.com. That's hiphopbev.com. Online orders available at hiphopbev.com.
5150 back in the house with that mellow ass music that you break into a house to. Who the fuck makes that music? I wanna use some of that music as I do things throughout my life. That's some mellow shit. But anyway, hey, we're talking about envy in this motherfucker. Envy. What the fuck did you witness that was an envious thing that needs to be said? We talked a little about light skin versus dark skin. We could talk about good hair versus bad hair. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you're a girl with some good hair, them hoes gonna hate on you. I don't give a fuck where you at. You could be at the beauty salon. And that's another thing. I want to say this. Well, let me tell you something. Fellas, if you want to fucking laugh during the day, get drunk and go to a beauty salon and just sit in that motherfucker and look how these bitches look when they take that shit out their hair. It is the most fucking hysterical thing you've ever seen in your life. When you see some of these bitches take that hair out their head, and you see how they really look, you be like, God damn, there's pelicans in this motherfucker. Envy is a motherfucker. And in the beauty shop, envy is easier to deal with because it's voiced all day. In the beauty shop, my opinion, women sit around and they talk shit in bunches about everybody that ain't in the circle. So if you go to the beauty shop drunk, I guarantee you will laugh because it's a lot of envious shit going on in there. I think we got a caller. Is that what that little blink is? Let that little lonely ass caller say something because I know they've been holding on for a minute. Hey, who the fuck is this?
It's Soul Wonder. Remember me?
Soul Wonder, producer extraordinaire.
Thank you. I so appreciate that.
Soul Wonder, what's cracking, man? I knew you was going to call today.
I call every week.
That's right.
So it's this fam, man. Family.
You persistent. Is that the word? Did I say that right? Yeah, persistent.
Man, it ain't persistent, man. It's just a genuine fan. That's all that is, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We talk about envy. We talking about envy, Soul Wonder. I know you seen the shit today.
I'm watching it now. It's called Love and Hip Hop. That's what it's called, envy.
Yeah, man. Hey, what is it? The one in Atlanta?
Nah, it's done in New York this year. This time.
Oh, it's in New York. I met that dude, Joe Buttons. He's going to be a guest on Wild 'N Out.
Oh, my God.
He was a guest.
Oh, wow. That dude there. I mean, I love Joe as an artist, but that dude is a character. Another Stevie J, but I don't know, on crack, I guess. He on that narcotic.
I wanted to ask him, is he really on crack? He didn't seem like he was on crack. He was coherent and everything when I was talking to him. But
Well, according to the show, that he's in the rehab, but he's not on it because they drug test him and all that shit. I don't know. I seen some shit today. He was at Hot 97, and he was mixed up with Consequence and his old lady checking. He came to the thing to check old boy about, some envy, jealous, messy. You say, I say bullshit. You know how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, shit, I don't know. I've never watched those shows, but I had seen, like, sometimes my daughter watches that stuff, and she had it on. That's the only reason I really knew who the brother was. I was like, oh, that's that brother off that Love and Hip Hop. He didn't seem crackish. I know crackish type of people. He didn't come off as crackish.
I don't know. Buttons he's definitely a character. He's a different kind of breed, man. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but that's according to what he said. So,
Oh yeah, that shit was, he was actually funny on Wild 'N Out because most of the guests, in that Wild Style battle at the end where they rap, where you basically using jokes to talk about people, everybody went at Mariah.
Yeah.
Everybody was going at Mariah. I know Nick was like, God damn, motherfucker, it's my wife.
Yeah, Nick saying on his breath, look, niggas, I got a lot of money.
Right.
And because I got a lot of money, so fuck y'all.
Yeah, because motherfuckers, they can talk all that shit they want to. Mariah Carey is a upgrade in any man's life.
Oh, yes.
Yes. I got a question. Do you think if you had a chance to be in a relationship with Kim Kardashian, you would do it?
That's a good question, because, I mean, I guess you have to look at it with aspect. Because I think about, why is Kanye with him? Is he with him because he's trying to keep his star lit, or is he really trying to wife this chick? And what I don't understand is that we got all these dudes that mess with him. I know all these dudes talk. I know all them say, look, man, that bitch ain't shit. But I guess Kanye figured he gonna change her. I don't understand, but I'm like, do y'all talk? Y'all got to know. Ray J already didn't let y'all know what's up. So she's an opportunistic chick.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm saying, like, when you talk about a woman like Kim Kardashian, this is what I would say to most people. You have to understand, marriages don't work when you really try and you think you know what the fuck you're doing. So how could you turn down a woman who has enough money to help your situation? I don't give a fuck who she fucking. Let me explain something to you. If you come into a relationship knowing a woman has whorish ways and she got a lot of money, in my opinion, that's a blessing. Now, if you go into a relationship and you didn't know this woman was a hoe and she was broke, that's the worst bitch in the world to fuck with.
Yeah.
But Kim Kardashian is a hell of a catch for most men out here unless they rich. That's my opinion with Kim Kardashian.
You're absolutely right on that. And she got that old money. That go back to her dad. That's old money.
Her mama been hustling that pussy for years, goddamn it.
Yeah.
She married one of the most powerful litigators in the motherfucking California. And that one dude, Kim Kardashian dad, who passed, unfortunately. We're not talking shit about that.
No.
Even though Khloe, that ain't their dad.
That
ain't Khloe dad.
That's somebody else. I don't care what they say, because she don't look like none of them.
Right, running that shit. They
OJ.
Right.
That's the word. They say OJ.
They what?
They say OJ is her daddy.
I don't think. OJ, let me tell you something. I know that ain't OJ daughter, because if you look at OJ kids, they got his features. OJ has strong genes. He got that horse head. OJ really ain't but 5'2", but his head make him a solid 6 feet. He got a gargoyle head. If you ever meet him in person, you'll be like, wow, his head is big than a motherfucker. It's long in the front like a devil. But yeah, I wanted to say that about Kim Kardashian. Motherfucker talking shit about what Kanye doing. Even though Kanye seems like he got enough hustle and money where he really doesn't need a woman like that. I think he's going through some shit where he want a high profile woman so he could be like, this who I'm with, and that's really not cool. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, hey, you can't talk shit about Kim Kardashian if you broke.
Nah, you can't. It's an upgrade like hell.
Yeah,
but then Kanye, he got some other shit going on. These niggas wearing dresses and shit. So I mean, I don't know what the fuck is up with that.
Let's talk about it, Soul Wonder. Don't be shy, goddammit. Kanye had on a motherfucking dress. What the fuck was that about? What you think that was? Come on, man. Speak on it. Fuck being shy.
I seen something on Holcomb on internet. It was Lord Jamar for the brand newbies. He was talking about Kanye wearing a dress, and they showed a picture of a dude with a full-on long woman's dress in a sports coat, ripping a runway. And it was like he's trying to do like some kind of fashion thing, like wearing a dress is like the way to go some kind of way. It's like some stylish shit. No, it's I don't feel that. I don't feel that shit. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know.
Well, I'll speak on it. I'll speak on it. My opinion is in the early, like in 2000, or I think it was around 2000, John Goodman had a show where he was gay on a show, openly gay dude on a show. And it didn't do well because America was shocked. America was like, ooh, what is that? You don't do that. But now here it is years later. It's been put in so much. Openly gay guys on a TV show is acceptable. Nobody's in shock anymore.
It's horrible. Just
like with gay marriage, when they first started talking about legalizing it, it was shot down immediately. Now here it is years later, and little by little states are accepting gay marriages. So now when you see Kanye West or somebody with a dress on and they trying to make it seem like, hey, this is the thing to be, they're trying to desensitize you from seeing men in dresses. This is where the real men have to step up, because let me tell you something. If you have on a dress, in my opinion, that is my way of you telling me that you prefer to have sex with men. That's my opinion.
And you're not from Scotland. If you're Scottish, you can wear a skirt. Hey.
This is So Wonder you talking to. He calls the show all the time.
Hello, sir.
That's T.D. We say T.D. down south. What's up, T.D.?
What's up, T.D.? What's up? How you doing?
I'm good.
Now, that whole dress thing, I heard a few of those guys, rappers or whatever, were wearing dresses in public, and they're trying to make this like something that people do, but it's not going to ever be accepted by men. It will only be accepted.
Not real, man.
Yeah, it will only be accepted by gay men.
And you know what? That's fine. That's what you choose to do. But it's like I was having a conversation with the illustrious Bobby Glanton Smith, your friend and my friend, and it was like they trying to push this daggone agenda. And it's the thing, you can't. If that's what you do, then hey, that's what you do. But you can't impress that upon anybody else or push that on anybody else. It's just not cool.
That's what I am offended by, that they are trying to force it upon us. I don't want to see it. I don't care what you do behind your own closed doors, what you dress up as, what your flavor is, whatever. I don't care, but I'm offended that they try to force it upon us. I think it's horrible. Horrible.
I am offended that if you speak against it, you are called a hater.
Hater, yes.
I don't like that. I'm not gonna ever speak up for men walking around in dresses. It's just a feminine thing. We got some other callers, so I'm gonna let them get in and say something, brother. But thanks for calling as always.
Get at me, brother.
No doubt.
Take care.
All right.
We got the next call on. What up? This is the 5150 show. You talking to Corey, Holcomb, and Maya Auntie in this motherfucker.
Yo, Corey.
What it do?
What's going on, man?
What it do?
Hey, man, on some real shit, man. The reason that Kanye and them wearing them dresses is because they're in Hollywood fucking each other in the ass, and I bet you Kim pussy smell like Dookie, because that's all Kanye do is fucking ass.
You know what? Let me tell you something. There's a lot of evidence that leads up to that. So when you say that, I'm not shocked and like, oh, I can't believe he said that. No, there's a lot of evidence that leads up to that. So, Kanye, if you somehow get ears of this, I want you to know the streets is watching your motherfucking ass.
Yeah, he left Chicago. He's all Hollywood.
Did you ever see Kanye in Chicago?
No, and I think he's one of those suburban kids that claim Chicago, but was never really in the city. That's what I really, really believe.
I grew up in Chicago, and I was in the motherfucking streets hanging out at all of the spots.
As was I.
Yeah, the spots meaning like the places people be.
Non-homosexual. No, I can't even say non-homo. I didn't even see him there.
He fucking all them good music niggas in the ass and shit, man.
I have never seen Kanye West in the streets of Chicago.
Nor have I.
Now, I've talked to people who grew up with me in Chicago, and they said, yeah, Kanye from Chicago, but they worked for Kanye.
Yeah, no one's ever seen him. I don't think that is accurate. I think it's a front.
A lot of motherfuckers say they from the city. I ain't never seen that motherfucker really like in the city. I think he's from somewhere else.
Motherfuckers claim that shit, man. And then when some real niggas roll up on them, they act scared and they run away and all that crazy shit.
Everybody,
I even seen that shit on YouTube when like some Crips or some Bloods or whatever run up on them, they get scared.
Yeah. The thing about it, this is what happens. Everybody who comes from a neighborhood or a suburb in an outlying part of the city will claim the city. Like I know a famous singer, and he says he's from Chicago, but he's from Aurora, which is probably about an hour outside of Chicago. But he claims Chicago because Chicago's the closest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I think that's the situation with Kanye. And I mean, even if he is from Chicago, congratulations, but that ass fucking shit is obvious.
Yeah, he's probably from fucking Champaign or some shit. He ain't from no goddamn Chicago.
Do you think, let me ask y'all a question. Do you think men who are gay show you flashes of femininity even when they try not to?
Gate them. They show you gate them.
Absolutely, man. for sure.
When
Him
I was
wearing that
working on-
shirt and trying to justify it, man.
Yeah.
Any man that's wearing a dress, that's some gay ass shit, man.
Even like mannerisms that certain men have who are into men, it's like they give themselves away. I'm telling you, man, when I was working on the show, Wildin' Out, I'm still talking about it. It was this,
Oh yeah, how was that shit, man?
man, that shit gonna be funny. That
Oh
shit
yeah,
gonna be
I
funny.
know, because like I said, you and let me think, who else? You and Afion, man, are the two best, man.
Afion didn't come back.
Oh, Afion didn't come back.
Nah, I wish he would have came back, but he didn't come back. A lot of guys, their agents won't let them come back because of a whole lot of issues with this, issues with that. But it was this one kid. He was a new guy. And when I met him, I peeped his mannerisms. I couldn't prove that he was gay.
Okay,
but it was the way he moved his mouth.
And rolled his eyes. He's on the internet and okay.
No, don't put him out there.
Flicking his wrist and all that shit.
I don't want to put his name out there because he probably is hustling. Once you become,
if you see his videos on the internet, I'm just saying you wouldn't. It's obvious. It's obvious. I knew as soon as I pressed play. If he was off the air, if the video wasn't there, I wouldn't know. But he rolled his eyes. And you know I could roll them. He rolled his eyes. I was like, lips pursed up.
And you peeped
pursed,
it. You
pursed
peeped
like
it.
they're pointing in the direction of some dick. It was like so it was just too obvious. And I'm not. I mean, it was
right.
So it's not a secret.
I feel like my detector inside of me picks up on gay men, and most of the time that turns out to be what it is, because here's the thing. Now this guy coincidentally was in the hotel room next to me, and I'm just saying, him and his manager,
that's a likely
that's what he
story.
said, manager.
His
His manager was in the room,
was it?
and it was him and his manager was in the room. And
you heard the fucking bed.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear the bed, but this is what always happens in Hollywood. And everybody who knows anything about Hollywood or filming movies or doing anything where there's production is gonna know what I'm talking about.
You gotta give head to get ahead, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, even with that, there's this thing on the last day. It's called a rap party. The rap party, when you got through shooting the movie, or it's the last shot of the sitcom or whatever for the season or whatever. The rap party is where everybody gets drunk and comes out of the bag. And the dude that he was calling his manager was just too obvious. He was letting it be known.
He was managing shit.
Hey, are you talking about G-String?
No, I ain't talking about that bitch ass motherfucker.
Dude was managing.
But I believe that shit too. I'm just keeping it real. But I'm talking about this kid. He's a youngster. He's a new guy.
He was managing his ass. He was managing. And those New York hotel rooms and and I can attest to this. I am a witness. They're small. You gotta walk over the bed to get to the bathroom. There is so he could have played it off like, oh, he fell and tripped over me and landed on my butt if he was
landed in the butt.
Landed in the butt. But yeah, there's no way that they were sharing a room and not sharing some dick.
I've shared rooms with my homeboy.
Not in New York?
No, not in New York.
Yeah, because that's what I'm talking about.
You always tell that story about you and Speedy in Lancaster.
Oh yeah, that shit. That was some great. But I'm saying this dude was at the rap party, and I'm gonna just tell what happened. A friend of mine sneezed, and he said, "Ooh, let me clean that off for you." And it was a very awkward situation because.
With his mouth? Did you?
Yeah, he was actually trying to lick his thumb. You know, you cover your nose.
But you neglected to add that. The mouth makes it extra super duper gay. It's impossible for it not to be gay. When he was like, let me get that off with my mouth.
Because he was drunk. He could not help saying what was on his mind. And at them rap parties in Hollywood, there's a young man in here. He's trying to get into bodyguard work. I want you to listen to this shit, I'm telling you. Because you might wind up having a client that like asshole pounding.
And you got to keep a straight face.
You got to be professional and, just let them know, hey, man, I'm here to protect you. Even though you got to hope he don't ask you to join in because your job might be on the line. This is a young guy. He's a big guy. He's in here. He's in the bodyguard work. What's your name again? Dominique. He seems like he's a good guy. I'm picking up on him. He's got a good personality and everything, but I'm letting you know
they pounce
this Hollywood shit is some different shit. Just make sure
they pounce on that innocence.
Right, right. Always be professional with whoever you work with, because as soon as they get comfortable enough and relax around you, they're gonna be like, I like big ass too. Damn, Kanye gonna be outside waiting on my ass. Nigga, I am from Chicago.
With Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean gonna jump on me and be trying to pull my pants down.
Oh, but you didn't hear that part about it where somebody from Chris Brown crew said that, or somebody from Frank Ocean crew got a feel in the fight. He felt his ass.
Hey, that nigga Kanye West gonna come out in a fucking mermaid suit that he was in South Park.
Oh shit! They had him in a mermaid suit. Let me tell you something. Them South Park motherfuckers don't give a fuck.
I know.
They had Indiana Jones getting raped in the ass. They had somebody bend them over on a pinball game.
And if you can do that to Harrison Ford, if you can disrespect Harrison Ford like that, fuck a Kanye. He don't got no type.
Man, we gonna get these other callers in, man. Thanks for calling.
All right, man. Hey, good looking out, y'all. Keep it easy. Be real.
All right, we gonna keep talking this shit. Next caller. Speak on it. We everywhere today, but what you heard, speak on it.
Yo?
Hey, what up? Who this? Who we talking to?
Hey, what's up? This is I Heart the Box.
I Heart the Box. That's different.
Hey, about this whole homosexuality thing. Like it's like the gays, they use the word homophobic, and when you really look at the word homophobic, it really means a fear of people. So like this whole thing is crazy. Like with the president, he's pushing it, and his wife is pushing it, and for his wife to push it so hard, it makes me wonder about her. You know what I mean? So it's like it's just weird.
I've always wondered about her.
Why have you always wondered about her? Because she's in shape.
I feel like Michelle Obama is married to a gay man, and she has to live with it. So now she's trying to support him. That's just my opinion. I don't know that to be a fact, but yeah. I'm just saying when you speak up for gay people, you can hide behind, I'm just trying to get these votes. But
exactly.
My opinion, there's a lot of things in this world you need to speak up for. And first of all, I think it's immoral if you're not gay to speak up for gay people, because that means you're trying to be accepted.
Exactly.
So it was an immoral move on Obama's part, in my opinion. This is my opinion. Mm-hmm. And Michelle is married to a man who does immoral things to get votes.
And also, I work for a company. We have like 5,000 people. 75% is females, so there's like 1,500 dudes there, and I say at least like 500 to 700 of them are like straight flaming. You know what I mean? And you can't say nothing. And as soon as you say something, you are in HR. Just like you gotta go through these classes they want you to go through. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just crazy. It's like somebody like switch the light on, and next thing you know, it's like
roaches. They were hiding in the dark. All of a sudden, they turned the light on, and there was like thousands of them, millions of them. Like, where the fuck did they come from?
That's an interesting point, brother. Let me tell you something, man. I want to give this tip to people out there. If you fill out a job application and you are fortunate enough to get that interview, if you go in there and act like you gay, you're going to get the job.
Because they can't discriminate. You have to act extra flaming, though, right? Because this would be like, you have to really...
If you act like you a gay man, you have a good chance of getting that job, because the only men that are not acting like blowtorches up their ass that they give jobs to are like those upper echelon jobs. Like, you never see the boss coming out acting flaming. Have you noticed that? Mm-hmm. You see everybody who work up under him coming out acting flaming, but the boss, you never see them come out, hey.
Because you know what, though? You just said you got to be professional. And so whatever your sexual orientation is, like, you got to keep it professional. Because I worked at a company at one time that had the same thing. Like, when you get, it was a big company, and when you get hired, you have to go through that training of, like, sexual harassment, what's considered sexual harassment. And I learned shit at 25 that I didn't know was considered. You know, you can't even say the shit. You can't even say your opinion about some other shit you observed. And it doesn't even have to be a sexual act. But anyway, the point is you learn that stuff. You have to be professional. That's why you don't find the bosses coming out there. So why aren't the workers held accountable? Why do you get to show your ass at work? It's not fair.
I'm laughing because since we touched on this fruit booty shit, these lines have blew the fuck up.
and Corey, right? Me and my boy, we go work out every single day, and there's this one dude, man. He be in the locker room, Peter gazing. And my boy checked him. You know what I mean? He was like, look, I am not into this, whatever have you, blah, blah, blah. I feel violated. Like...
I swear that happened to me yesterday at the gym. I was at the gym.
Somebody violated you?
Hey, let me tell you something. This dude was bold enough to walk up to me and give me his card.
Give you his card.
He says, I do video editing or whatever. That was his way of playing it off.
He didn't say I do dick.
But I knew he was gay because he had that gay in shape body.
Oh, but my boy on the radio say him and his boy work out every day.
No, you can work out every day and you will build your body to look a certain way. But he had that, I know that in shape gay body.
Is that the in-shape gay body that is like hairless and oiled? I mean, like, is it just that they're in shape, or is it because they like have the manicure, pedicure?
I can't even pinpoint it, but I know it when I see it. I'm like, that's that gay in shape body.
Okay.
They got a gay machine. You do all these exercise. They got a gay workout.
See, they need to put that. It's called the insanity workout.
Do we have to go to break? Look. Hey man,
Corey, everybody in this chat room is going in on your shirt, fam.
Hey,
envy. The topic was envy. The topic was envy.
I got hit by a car in this shirt. Anyway, I love that shit. This what's happening.
Real quick though, I saw in the news that some girl like right down the street from where Obama lives, she got killed, and somebody on the news said, okay, when is somebody actually going to do something about it? And I remember you and Bobby from a couple of weeks shows, you guys were talking about that, and I was like, oh wow, and here it is, right here on the news, and yet again, President Obama still hasn't said anything about that.
He's not going to say anything about it. Anyway, man, I'll go in on that shit all day long. But this is what's happening. We got to take a break. I want to let all the callers that's holding on know. As soon as we come back from break, and it's going to be a quick break, we're going to get all of y'all in. Thanks for calling, brother. 5150 show, full motherfucking fizzy.
Hey, are you tired of those same old energy drinks with bad taste? Make a switch to Pit Bull Energy Drink with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Pit Bull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pit Bull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Make a switch to Pit Bull Energy Drink. Pit Bull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pit Bull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products. For more information on Pit Bull energy drinks, bars, and mixes, visit their website at hiphopbev.com. That's hiphopbev.com. Online orders available at hiphopbev.com.
Am I back on? Hey, who was that who said that shit? King D. Somebody said my shirt looked like vomit. On the chat, bro. I love the niggas. They be going in.
He said, I feel sorry for you.
I ain't wearing this motherfucker no more. I thought this shirt was the shit when I bought it. I was like, hell no, this motherfucker different. Every time I wear this shirt, I get bad reviews.
I don't see what's wrong with it. Looks like you got out of Jewtown.
Do it?
Yep.
Everybody don't know what that shit is. Only Chicago motherfuckers know what Jewtown is. Anyway, fuck y'all. I like my shirt. We got callers on the line, and I'm not going to keep them holding in. I'm going to go right in with the callers. Caller, this is the 5150 show. Talk about it. Speak about it. Whatever you said, whatever you heard. I mean, whatever you got to say it. Just say your name. Who did?
Hello?
Hey, what up? Who did?
Corey, hi. This is Mika from New York.
Mika from New York. What it do? On the line.
Corey. Look, I just wanted to call in to let you know that you are hilarious. Not only that, like I met you last week and you wasn't on your Hollywood shit, and I respect you for that.
Oh, yeah. What was y'all in that restaurant?
No, we was on the street. We was walking to get something to eat. I guess right after one of your Wild 'N Out performances or something.
That's what's up. Like, as I was,
tell us the encounter. Tell all
nosy
the details.
ass auntie want to know what the fuck. Anyway,
Nah, Corey was so cool about it. Like, he was talking to me as if he knew me, and I love that about you, Corey.
you know what happened? Like, I was one of the guys after they got through filming the shows. I would go on, like, go get me somewhere to eat elsewhere because the food they had at the Wild 'N Out set was that bullshit. So I'm just letting it be known. I was walking down the street.
Oh,
it was motherfuckers asking me, man, you just walking down the street? I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm walking down the motherfucking street. I ain't no little bitty motherfucker.
Oh, Corey, I love you for that. Like,
that's what's up.
I don't know. You're like my favorite comedian ever.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Why are you trying to cut her off? Let her talk about her admiration for you.
Welcome to Auntie's last show. As Auntie will be dismissed from the program next week.
I adore the adoration. I like to hear it. Woohoo!
But now I'm done. I just wanted to get that off my chest. You're a cool dude, Corey.
That's what's up, sister. I appreciate you calling in. You know what I mean?
Big ups. Yes.
That's what's up. Thanks for the call. We're going to get these other callers in. This be the 5150 show. Who this be and whoever this be, say what's on your mind.
What's up, Corey? What's up, Auntie? And
hey.
Is that OG Poetess?
Poetess ain't here today. Poetess got some shit that kept her in the bed. I don't know his name.
No doubt. Hey, but check this out, though, Corey, man. You know, what's really a trip, though, man. It's damn near illegal to be a man in America because homosexuals have come out the closet and straight dudes have been forced into the closet. And if you read Frances Cress Welsing's book, The ISIS Papers, she said a lot of dudes turn to being faggots because it's easier to be a woman in America than it is to be a man.
Took me back to high school and the ISIS Papers.
Yeah, that's some deep shit, man. I'm writing that down. Straight dudes are in the closet because they have to be. Because if you come across too manly on a job interview, they will look at you as a problem. Like, oh, he won't fit around with the gay people we have working here, so we don't need no manly man hired at our company. And people don't even realize that. Actually, it's discrimination reversed.
Oh, without a doubt, and you know, we all don't subscribe to him, but Elijah Muhammad had it right. You got to do for self, man, to avoid all the faggotry.
Faggotry.
That's real. Faggotry. And you know what? They made it where if you say the word faggot, you're a criminal. You can go to jail for calling somebody a faggot.
Yeah, Frank Ocean said that Chris Brown was calling him faggot before he pounced on him.
Well, that's what I'm gonna tell you something.
He's trying to increase the charge.
That's what happens a lot of times when you get into an argument with a gay man. If the police show up, he is gonna let it be known he gay.
And you called him faggot.
And you called him a faggot because they know that's a play. That's a play that they can use on you. Just like if you have an argument with a woman, she's gonna act like a damsel in distress. If you get in an argument with a gay man, he gonna act like a damsel in distress.
Oh, without a doubt. And don't forget, recently, Manny Pacquiao had his little his little outburst, and the gay mafia did punish that boy.
Yeah, they did punish him. I mean, out here they had him banned from some mall.
Right, but maybe that's how he got knocked out like that. Like,
well, I don't think. Well, he just got caught on that one shot. But I'm talking about the fight against Bradley.
Yeah. He lost a lot of endorsements by speaking against backdoorology.
I admire though that he stuck to it. I admire that he stuck to it and did not backpedal like our dude from Chicago, who I have respected, and then I lost.
Who backpedaled?
Hardaway.
Oh, Tim Hardaway?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Tim Hardaway was put in a tough situation. I mean, he's trying to feed his family,
but that's what the caller just said. You get pushed into the closet. You can't even speak your mind. They're gonna cut you out and cut you off. He couldn't eat. He needed money. He had to backpedal and kiss ass in order and apologize.
Well, let me say this about Manny Pacquiao. He's not in the situation that Tim Hardaway was in, because if he goes back home, the poverty there is so fucked up. If you go in the strip club with a roll of quarters, you can get all them bitches.
Isn't that a plus?
Yeah.
So he ain't.
And they got wild dogs running around in the Philippines. You'll always eat.
Shots fired by Auntie.
Oops.
Call the Asian people
Corey,
dog
it's so
eaters.
fucked up in the Philippines, Corey, that I saw a dog chasing a cat and they was walking. That's how fucked up it is out there. And I'm out.
Fucked up, man. Yeah. So Manny Pacquiao speaking up against gay people is a lot different than Tim Hardaway or people who are bold enough to say what's on their heart. They always make them backtrack. That's the one thing in this country that them people with power will do. They will make you apologize. Remember Isaiah Thomas said if Larry Bird was a black player, he'd be just another player? And they made him apologize on TV.
And they put him in them fucked up suits.
Where you from, man?
Oh, from Cali Bang Bang, man. Cali Bang Bang.
Oh, you from Cali Bang Bang. That's what it do, man. We got these other callers on there, man, but you were insightful, man. Thank you for calling, brother.
All right.
That's what's up. All right, this is the 5150 show. Whoever this caller is, I want you to say your name, and I want you to go in. Let it be known. What is it?
Hello?
That nigga said hello.
Hey, this is Claudio from Houston.
What up, brother?
What's going on? Big Corey, Big Boss, Monster Comedy. Shout out to Auntie.
Hey.
It's cool to see you back on the air this week. You had a lot of feeble-ass fans try to talk shit about you for missing 2 weeks, but I know you're trying to get that money, so that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it, man.
On some real shit, like OG POTUS, I'm sorry, Auntie was just speaking on it, saying that, you know, you get clowned for speaking your mind. Tell me why right now I'm logging into your show on my phone, got a little touch screen, whatever like that, because I'm, you know, sitting in the room watching it. And tell me why when you first touched on Kanye West and when you touched on the president, why the fucking internet shut off?
Oh.
Hey, man, I'll put it like this, brother. Them powers are real. What
That's
you
the
saying?
Illuminati.
What you saying? People joke about that shit, but I'm telling you, man, that shit is real.
I call it the big I, like the letter I, but, you know, it's kind of an analogy because, you know, they say the I is the symbol that they use, but real shit, like the past couple of weeks before you went on, you know, your deal to do Wild and Out, I would watch your show from 8 to 10, not one problem on my phone, no nothing, I kid you not. When you touched on Kanye with the dress, and when you started talking about the president being gay, bro, the internet cut off. I had to log back in the whole nine, like straight up.
Let me tell you something, man, and I want everybody to know, because I might go outside and they be ready to get my motherfucking ass.
Straight up.
There are key words that when you say them on your phone or whatever, automatically the phone call is recorded and watched. What the fuck is he saying? Why did he say that? It's key words that you say. Like, I said Obama and gay in a sentence, and that probably made them motherfuckers, they probably looking at me right now.
Because I remember the last time you even spoke on that was when you was talking about the girl getting uppercutted in Cleveland and how you try to access her Twitter page, and there was all kinds of crazy shit happening, and your Twitter started acting all crazy, and yes, bro, like, you know, like that shit was too crazy, like, Ani touched right on it. It's like, you know, you speaking your mind, you got your own platform, you got your own fans, and they don't give a shit. If you say the wrong thing, they finna try to touch you.
Oh, yeah, they will try to touch you. That shit really happened when I was trying to reach out to that girl who got punched on that bus in Cleveland. I wanted to have her as a guest on my show. My Twitter started tripping hard. And I just stepped back like, wait a minute. This that bullshit.
I just got 2 more things and I'll let you go because I want to hear your show and let the other callers get in. But what do you think about the girl getting tased in Atlanta by the security guard? Have you seen that tape?
Dang,
No,
I didn't
haven't.
see it. I just saw her on the
haven't.
ground.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it during the next break. And
I just saw a body sprawled out.
That security guard, let y'all know, dude's on some vigilante shit like Batman. He's on the no time. He's trying to clean up the little streets right there. I didn't even know. He's not just a security guard, but he's actually the manager of that little flea market looking place. So that's why he's on the note like he's boss. But yeah, check that tape out, you know, see what you think about that. You know, a lot of people is on the whole same tip like the Cleveland girl, like, oh, you know, what happened to chivalry? He didn't have to do that. And the girl, like, it was 2 girls. And one, like, on the bus, it was just 1 girl. But in this situation, it was 2 girls going fucking crazy, and he tased one of them. And aside from that, bro, 99% of your Twitters out of being fucking fortune cookies, like straight up.
Man, you know what? I need to set that shit up, brother. I appreciate you calling in and showing the love.
Good idea.
Showing the love. That's what's up. I'm going to get these other callers in, man. Thanks for calling.
Appreciate it, bro.
All right, don't forget we got to check that shit with the
and they send him money. Now I didn't even see the video, but I can imagine, and I guess some people might correct me if I'm wrong, but they were acting like animals, and it has nothing to do with being black or dark. Before you, I said animals.
I didn't see it. I don't know what happened.
I read the little captions, and basically I could just imagine this woman was acting like a rabid dog in front of her kids or some little kids, and dude felt like he had to just stop it, shut it down, and I saw her laid out. But regardless, he's getting money. People have sent him in something like earlier today, so I was like $25,000.
It was a black lady who got tased?
Yeah, and it was a black man who did it. And
black man who did it?
Yeah, and I think either he lost a job, something happened where I guess people felt to send him money, or maybe they were paying him like tipping him, I don't know. As
security or whatever, you can, I think, I'm not sure of how the laws work, but I know if you tase somebody or hit somebody while they down, that might be looked at as something that they can use as a charge against you. I don't know. We got the young security dude in here. You need to figure this stuff out. You got to know what you can do, how bad you can stomp a motherfucker out. Because California got some crazy laws. Did you know if you shoot a motherfucker that's in your house, that broke in your house, they'll charge you for that shit?
They'll charge you?
They will charge you. This is not Texas. You from Dallas. A motherfucker breaking your house, you can blow his brains out and then sue his family for having to mop his dead ass up. But out here in California, you can't just kill motherfuckers that broke in your house. These motherfucking criminals got rights. Not like I give a fuck, because if I catch you in my house, that's your ass. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I won't even worry about that shit. If I'm shooting at your ass, then we'll sort that shit out in court. But yeah, that's why I'm telling you about this shit. We're going to get these other callers in because these lines lighting up. Caller, what's up? It's the 5150 show. What's your name? Caller.
Hello?
Hey, what up?
What up, man?
You got it, man. 5150, you on.
Whoa, what's happening, man? What up, C-Ho?
What up, who did?
Hey, man, it's Pete from D.C., man. Long-time fan, first-time caller. Saw you out here in D.C., man. You're a funny motherfucker, man. So just call in and shout you out, man.
You know I'll be out there on Valentine's Day at the Lincoln Theater.
Oh, cussing all them bitches out.
Yeah, please.
Not all of them. I got family members in the audience.
Shut the fuck up, Auntie. Hey, bring everybody that you know who need to hear some shit, and you know what that means.
Goddamn right. Hey, real quick, Corey. I just saw that motherfucking movie, the Watermelon Heights, man.
They're not gonna let it go.
God
They're not
damn.
gonna let it go.
I thought I bought all them motherfuckers.
Hey, John Amos need to kill himself, goddammit.
Who that? Who need to kill himself?
John Amos.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, you gotta understand, man. I was starstruck. I grew up watching Good Times.
Hey, mad at you.
Yeah, so when he came up to me and said, Corey, I got a movie, I was like, you for real, nigga?
Nigga Brown.
Right, Nigga Brown. That was my name in the movie. I was Nigga Brown.
Man, I'm learning new stuff every day. I didn't even know that. Never even watched it.
Ain't that fucked
real
up?
Talk, man, real talk. You one of the funniest motherfuckers on the planet, man. I appreciate your comedy. I quote from the Book of Corinthians daily.
Book of Corinthians. The Book of Corinthians. Yeah.
Corinthians.
Thank you. This envy right next to me.
Wait, so can I call you Nigga Brown from now? Or are you gonna try to make it racial and try to talk that light skinned out? I mean, for real. Can I? Because I will call you Nigga Brown from now on.
We could call
everywhere.
We could call names all day long. I'm good.
You
at the
dozens.
Man,
hey man, I'm good at the dozens. Are you?
It's not a name. It's the. What are you talking about? It's your alias, Nigga Brown.
Nigga Brown. That was my first movie. I'm proud of it.
All right. And I'll be proud to call you Nigga Brown.
That's what's up, man. We got, man, these lines lighting up, man. I'm walking somebody. Thanks for calling, brother. I hope I see you at the Lincoln Theater in D.C.
Goddamn right you will.
That's what's up.
All right, man.
All right, man.
To you, man. Y'all be easy.
All right, man. Take a bear bitch somewhere nice on Valentine's Day. All right. Go ahead, next caller. This is the 5150 show. You are on the line. Say your name. Say what's on your mind.
What's happening, man?
What it do?
Hey, man. I don't know. Y'all still talking about the gay people, man? Because I got some shit to say.
Man, go in on all them fruit booty motherfuckers.
Hey, look, man. First of all, I was in the military, man. I did 8 years in the Marine Corps.
Oh.
And it was a bunch of faggot-ass motherfuckers in there. And the thing was, is like, you couldn't say nothing to them, but as soon as they came out with that don't ask, don't tell shit, them motherfuckers came out the woodworks, and they had all type of shit to protect them, so you couldn't, like, say nothing to them.
That's got to be fucked up if you are fighting the United States of America in combat and a motherfucker in some camouflage stretch pants blow your brains out. That's the worst way to die. Either I couldn't die by a man, I had to die by a motherfucker go suck my dick while I'm dying.
But now it's like the word faggot is worse than saying nigga now.
Of course. And it's more like if you say nigga, you're not quicker to go to jail than if you say faggot.
Yeah. And then one more thing, man, before I get off. Why don't people want to admit that they got gay relatives?
I don't know, but
because they got to be related to somebody. So many of them, they got to have family.
Yeah.
My baby mama got a gay brother, and all he want to do is watch my kids, and I be telling her fuck that shit. But she try to tell me he not gay, and I know this nigga gay.
Right. That's some funny shit. Gay relatives watching kids. Write that shit down, Auntie.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
That is brilliant.
Gay man be watching no type of kids, man.
And you know what's been going on for years? They used to let the gay dude at the church watch the kids while, in the nursery downstairs. I always spoke up against the fruit booty watching the kids.
If you got a daughter, if you got daughters, there's nothing safer. That is the place.
Hey,
send them with the fruit booty.
Half the motherfuckers that got billies in the church is gay anyway.
Yeah. Church is a gay haven.
Yeah, gay haven.
Just look at priests.
They think they can go out and chase dookie all night and then go to the church and shit be cool.
That's very true, brother. That's some real shit. We need to talk about. We're gonna have an episode about being in the military and dealing with the fruit booty.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm saying they in there. I don't have a problem with gay motherfuckers. It's just I have a problem with the gay people who don't say that they gay.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gay, go ahead and do what you want to do. But if you in the closet hiding the shit that you gay, and then I'm in the shower, you looking at me, I got a problem with that shit.
Yeah, that's why I said I got a problem with gay motherfuckers. Because let me tell you something. If you are gay, that means you don't have the discipline to do what's right. That's my opinion about gay motherfuckers. Because you already know putting your dick in a man asshole ain't nothing right about that, and you can tell when you washing up.
Right.
Ain't nothing right about that. Ain't nothing right about that.
You know what? I was listening to some of your old shit, man, and you said some shit that had me dying. You was like, ladies, if your pussy smell like dookie, that mean that your man been fucking another nigga in the ass or some shit like that.
Yeah, I be putting that shit on Twitter like that in little clever ways, man. It's just some real shit, man. And everybody is worried about, like, I'm going on auditions now in Hollywood. I used to was like, fuck auditions, but now I'm finna start going on auditions. I know even if I book a show, I'm worried about them reading my Twitter.
Right.
Because they gonna be like, oh my God.
You know what though, man? Don't. That's one thing I respect about you, man. Because like you keep it raw. Everybody like to say all these comedians and shit. They raw. They keep it real and shit. I mean, they don't keep it real like you. So I feel like that's why. I mean, I follow you a lot, but I think that's why you're not as big as a couple comedians that are more bigger than you, because you don't sell out like they do.
Let me tell you something. That is a fact. It has a lot to do with it. Me being in the environment of a TV show where basically the star may be gay or whoever may be gay, they worry about that because I'm no bully. I'm not going to mess with somebody because they're gay. I don't go around trying to start shit with a man because he gay, but I will check the shit out you if you come at me with that backdoor action.
Yeah.
And they got shame. That's another thing that keeps them away. But that shit real. All that shit you see, brother, and everybody who listening, the shit you see, stop acting like that ain't what it is. The shit you see, that's what the fuck it is. That's what I tell people all the time.
Hey, but look, let me say something. This shit might piss a lot of people off. You know what I'm saying? I know you used to work at the Foxhole, and it's been a lot of accusations that your boy Jamie Foxx is gay, man. What you think about that?
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. I got
fuck
that shit. I do got a comment. Let me tell you something. This is Hollywood, okay? This is my opinion. When you are gay, you are in the community that will allow you to advance and be on the big screen and get things done. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have to just single Jamie Foxx out. I want you to look.
I'm singling him out though.
Right. Well, this is what I'm saying, because I met the brother. He ain't never done shit to my face.
Right.
That makes me want to say like, yeah, this motherfucker this. Just like that other dude I was talking about on Wild 'N Out. You know what I mean?
Right.
I put you out there once you cross me. And the brother ain't never straight up came to me and crossed me, so I'm not going to say.
So have you seen anything with your own, you're saying that you've seen stuff with your own eyes, but you won't tell until somebody fucks with you personally, then you're going to use it like, I mean, isn't that kind of like,
it's
a bitch move? Like,
okay, well, whatever
I mean,
you want to call it.
I'm not calling you a bitch, but I'm just saying that's stuff like women do, like.
No, there is a gene inside of me. I will give you the benefit of the doubt. Unless you give me a reason. I'm that motherfucker. I'm cool until you fuck with me.
Right.
So I can see you
putting it out there.
Dick.
You can see me sucking dick.
Now you. You can see.
Auntie been drinking. No more drinks for her. Auntie gonna get jumped on in this motherfucker.
By Frank Ocean. Oh no.
But yeah, like me. I mean, like I saw, but I ain't gonna lie. I saw shit over at the Foxhole that made me go,
Hey, look, man, fuck them niggas at the Foxhole, man. Hey, I was into the Foxhole for a long time, man. They was playing a bunch of bullshit shows that they shouldn't have been playing. They should have been playing y'all's show way more than they should have, man.
You remember that one show they had with the one dude that they had on, used to come on before my show, the little gay dude? B. Scott?
I don't know the name of one of them niggas was. I ain't gonna say he was gay, but he seemed a little fruity, man. And there used to be another dude that's been on the show with y'all. He seemed a little soft too.
Yeah, it's like that dude B. Scott had a show on the Foxhole, and he's an obvious gay man. He's one of them dudes that's just out with it. He dresses like a female and everything. This is what I want you to ask yourself: how the fuck does somebody like that get a job?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like
I'm just saying, like, when people that dress like that, how do they, like, you can't tell your woman like that, hey, you can't make or discipline your woman dress like that.
They don't have women.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say if I want to watch Sports Center and my old lady, she want to watch Lifetime, I can't make her watch Sports Center when I'm dressed like that.
You goddamn right. That's a good point. That's a good point. And another point I want you to make. You, who wasn't even in the building where the foxhole was, you're able to see how I was treated differently up there, right?
Man, fuck them niggas, man. They don't like real motherfuckers, man. That's why
Enough said.
Everybody like to say all them comedians and shit that was on that fucking station is raw and all that shit. You was the rawest motherfucker. So that's why you where you at now and you doing good.
Yeah.
Fuck them niggas, man.
That's what's up for real, brother. You think like me.
Yeah, man. But hey, this is my first time calling, man. But I've been listening for a long time, man. I'm gonna let these other callers get in, man. My name is Mike Wood. I'm from Dallas, Texas. But I stay out there in this pussy-ass state called California.
Oh, that's what's up, brother. No doubt, man. Hey, thanks for calling. Please don't hesitate to call back because we always going to be talking about some shit that's interesting.
All right, my nigga. Y'all stay up, man.
All right, be good. That's what's up. All right, we're going to take a break. I want to let the callers that's holding on know that we will get to you as soon as we come from the break. This is the 5150 show and your mama.
Hey, are you tired of those same old energy drinks with bad taste? Make a switch to Pitbull Energy Drink with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Pitbull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pitbull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Make a switch to Pitbull Energy Drink. Pitbull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12.
If you'd like to make
with a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pitbull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products. For more information on Pitbull energy drinks, bars, and mixes, visit their website at hiphopbev.com. That's hiphopbev.com. Online orders available at hiphopbev.com.
Back in the motherfucking house. I can't help you. I want to let everybody know on the chat line. I be checking y'all out. Y'all motherfuckers are crazy. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck. That's what makes the shit real, because on the chat line, you get to see what motherfuckers is thinking. A lot of motherfuckers are under alias, and you know that's all. That's what that is. But motherfuckers say what the fuck you thinking. That's some shit that is not allowed in society, to say what you thinking. So the chat line is a good thing. And I want to say this about that Wild and Out show that I did do. Nick Cannon is a good brother. I do the show. I'm a little too over the top for that show, but Nick Cannon likes me and his managers like me, and they have to edit out a lot of the stuff I say. But I hope this season they don't edit out a lot of that crazy stuff I said, because in my opinion, if they play that crazy shit I said, it's going to help the show. So, Nick, if you're listening, don't edit my shit out, because all that fucked up shit I said is the shit that people want to hear. Anyway, we got to get these callers in. Callers, come on, talk to me. This is Corey Holcomb on the 5150 show. I want you to say what's on your mind, but just say your name first. Who did?
Larry.
What it do?
What it do, Corey Mo? And I got three quick points. First, I want to touch on the Foxhole, man. I knew it was a lot of hating on the Foxhole when Kevin Hart came on there and killed everybody. They tried to gang up on Kevin, but he held his own.
You saw that shit?
Yeah, but he held his own because they man, you know, it's like this, man. The Foxhole without you and Zoe is like the Lakers without Magic and Kareem, man. You dig? Yeah. 2 more points. The whole homosexual thing. If you it's this book out called Behold a Pale White Horse, and it basically talk about, you know, this book old, but they basically saying with homosexuality along with all these diseases, with homosexuality, what can you do? You can control the population, because the powers that be, they never imagined that it would be all these people, so they can't accommodate all these people across the world. So what do? You push something like homosexuality, abortion, and so many millions of people have to get killed, whether it's murder, natural disasters, or various illness. So that's why that whole homosexual thing is being pushed, because ideally they're really not trying to reproduce. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is, because my professor he touched on it in the history class, was that you can build houses, you can't build land, and you can make people, but it's not enough land to accommodate the people. See, you got all these people, man, and you start talking about people revolting and rebelling. You see what I'm saying? So all these revolutions that's taking place across the world is gonna come here on the American soil. So it's cool to push that, that whole agenda. Till you stay home, man, you do what you want to do, man. If you want chocolate milk on your shit, that's all on your ass. But
yeah, I feel you, man. That's some deep shit, man. I always tell people what you're doing is what you're allowed to do.
Yeah.
And that's bottom line. So that's deep, man.
And it's safe, like you said. It's safe, man. It's in this society, man, you can't. Society can't deal with aggression upon aggression, meaning that man to man, they ain't gonna be able to handle that. But somebody who, the way the media project, homosexuality, it goes over smooth, because they may not question certain things. They may just go along with the program. But not, man. That's all. I'm glad you're back on the show, man. I thought they took you off, man, and kidnapped you, bro. So glad to hear you back on the show.
No, I was just out there hustling. They cool over here, man. This ain't that bullshit that I used to be going through on that pussy station. Anyway, thanks for the call, brother. Let me see what these other people got to say. But that was deep, man. Thanks.
All right.
That's what's up. Hello.
Hey, Corey, what's happening, man?
This is Bobby Glanton Smith. I know that voice any motherfucking where.
Bobby.
Hey, Auntie, how you doing? Hey. Well, you got callers, and I'm going to get to the point, because I was online checking out what was happening, and I just wanted to share a couple of things with the audience. One is they're going to have to write the next edition of the Bible in pencil, because things are changing so rapidly that many of the fundamental principles of the Bible have been obliterated. And the other day I was watching a news show, and this young lady came on, the host, and she had a guest on that said that heterosexuality is not a definition any longer of what a man is. And they didn't have anybody on the show to rebut that particular statement, and I was troubled by it, because if a man is not a heterosexual, then what is a man? in this new era of live and let live. And, of course, people have a right to do what they're going to do. They've been doing this since the beginning of time, but they didn't call it manhood. And then the other day, I was watching television and another bomb dropped when they said that the Boy Scouts is no longer for the Boy Scouts. And I'm like, okay, where are we going with this? And that's my question to you. What is a man by this new definition of whatever? I'm so confused at my age. I'm just trying to figure out, somebody needs to help me understand where we're going with this new age of everybody do what they do and nobody can ask any questions. And if you do, you get penalized and sanctioned like that brother did for the San Francisco 49ers. As you said earlier in the show, they ambushed him so fast that they're going to do him like they did Michael Vick with them dogs. Michael had to join PETA, the Humane Society, and all that other shit. And so this brother probably going to be leading the gay parade next year.
Yeah, that's how it go. Everybody who don't see what's happening, remember I said it today, even though I've said it before. The people who are in charge of things know what they're doing. They are wickedly brilliant, and they are setting you up to be destroyed as you accept men laying on top of each other, having sex, as you accept women who, man, let me tell you something, man. I went to this thing when I got back in town on Saturday. It was some woman's movement shit, and it was a young lady up there talking about the condition of the hood and how men need to do this and men need to do that, but she never said nothing about how women need to do so. So it's like they want you to look at yourself like you're the bad guy if you conduct yourself like a man. But I want to let all the women out there who got kids running around the streets by multiple men know that you have caused the destruction just as much as the murderers, the deadbeat dads, and everything else. Your lack of discipline with your body is part of the problem.
Hey, one final thing, Corey. The president flew right past Chicago on his way to Minnesota the other day. What's your thoughts about that?
You got a boyfriend out there. The internet just went off again. The internet done fucked out.
On the new television series, and best wishes to you, Auntie, and all that you endeavor. And I'll probably stop and see you over at the J Spot this weekend, man. I know you go kill.
Okay, brother, that's what's up. Take care. I'll talk to you soon, Bobby. We're gonna get these callers in. I want to let the callers know that, man, I want to get everybody in. This is one of them shows where I tried to make sure I let the callers say something. So let's try to be quick. Let's run through these calls that are on so we can give everybody a chance to talk. But I do want you to say what you have to say. This is the 5150 show with Corey and Auntie sitting here drunk in the motherfucker. Go ahead. Hello.
Yo.
What it do, brother?
What's going on? What's happening?
What's up, man?
I'm glad.
Who did?
I'm glad. This is J-Rock from the shop.
What's up, J-Rod?
Nothing much. Glad your pussy ass show got off to a good start. Well, it got on a good start.
That's what's up.
It started off wrong. But Auntie kicked it off, though. She went to that first break.
Oh, yeah?
Old girl on Friday. Who is that bitch?
About old girl on Friday? What I forgot?
Talking about old girl in New York. Ooh, you are so cool on the street.
Oh, good job.
Wait, but I got a question for old boy from Chicago. Have you ever seen Kanye? Have you ever seen him on the streets?
No, I never seen him. No, I never seen him out on the streets. No, okay. And I'm from low end, so.
You from the motherfucking low end, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody who listening,
Indiana.
The low end is a part of Chicago where if you from Chicago, motherfucker, you see motherfucker. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to diss Kanye. I just ain't never seen this nigga in the shot.
Right, I was starting to, I want to know.
He didn't grow up with the shit we used to do.
No.
Yeah, I never seen it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But yeah, I was gonna say something about the security guard. He didn't get fired. He getting donations for better equipment. You know, the white people chipping in now.
So he could buy a gun?
They want him to get a gun and everything.
That's
so he got
funny.
like over $20,000 in counting.
That's what's up, old lucky ass motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely. He's just trying to clean up the neighborhood. He said clean up the neighborhood and businesses will start coming in downtown Atlanta. Because it's in some fucked up ass mall in Atlanta. I thought Atlanta was more beautiful than that.
Shit, motherfucker, the hood everywhere. But I can't get no motherfucker credit. Like if you tasing a woman, even if you was doing what you had to do, motherfucker, it's still a woman. I want to see you, because them motherfucking niggas being there on that bullshit. A lot of motherfucking security guards call the police when they see them niggas.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
When they see them niggas, they don't pull out that pussy ass taser.
Police got to come and do it with assist.
I know some niggas if you tase them. I know some niggas if you tase them, that's gonna make them mad.
Right. So what? But what is why?
You gonna need more than a taser with some of these niggas out here.
Why take up the police? But what's wrong with that? Meaning, like, if you see that you're one man and all you got is a taser, and you see this, like multiple Negroes wreaking havoc and talking loud and possibly causing like damage, what's wrong with calling the police? You know you can't handle that. But if you can handle a woman acting like a rabid dog, put her down.
Okay,
why not?
get that.
What's wrong with
That's
that?
why I said.
I don't know if he got a gun or not, but because he got that one taser, and then when he shot our ass, he had to roll that wire back up in that motherfucker real quick.
That's why I can't wait to see this shit. But I can't get no motherfucker credit for when you get tough like with a woman. I mean, and trust me, I know it's women out here that you got to knock the shit out their ass because they tried you.
Absolutely.
I get that. I get that.
They had the kids calling them faggots and shit. I know that's a topic we're talking about now, but yeah, had the kids, you a faggot, you gay, you a faggot. So he should have popped one of them motherfucking kids. That's what he should have did.
You say he should have tased one of them kids?
Hell yeah. Some of these kids need to be tased.
Ooh, they need to make a taser with just a milder shock, just made for 12 and under.
Come here, little boy. Let me teach you how to do the electric boogaloo.
That's priceless. I love it.
Now that's what's up, Chantal. Thanks for calling in, Low End.
Hey, before I leave, what was y'all inspiration for getting dressed today? And y'all dressed one another?
Fuck you, this is a Chantal motherfucker for real. Fuck you, nigga.
Wait a minute. I gotta be included.
Hey, man. Hey, fuck y'all. I like my shirt. I bought it at the business shop in Chicago, nigga.
He's lying. He bought it at Jewtown about 15 years ago.
Go ahead, get your Hello Dolly looking ass about it. Hey.
What? This is New York.
You done started some shit, Low End. Anyway, that's what's up. This is the next caller, right? Hey. What up? 5150 in the house. Say your name. Say what's on your mind.
This is Damon from Indianapolis. Corey motherfucking Holcomb, what's happening, my dude?
Hey, brother, I will be in Indianapolis, goddammit, the day after Valentine's Day.
I'm going to be there. How you doing, Auntie?
Hey.
That's going to be the side bitch show. Everybody going to be with their real girl on Valentine's Day. The side bitch show in Indianapolis the next day.
Hey, do I get a ticket to Valentine's Day show?
Are you going to have them T-shirts with you?
You know what?
Man,
I wasn't.
The yellow one.
I wasn't. But because you said something, brother, I am. Now I'm going to bring them.
Just in case. I would have been mad, man. I got to have one of them, man.
Okay. I got you, brother. I'm going to make sure I got the shirts with me. The big size. Oh, God damn it. You know I got the big sizes. Motherfuckers like us.
Size. That's what I need.
Right. Lack of discipline size. That's what I call it. Even though it's a motherfucking here. Hey, young brother, what size shirt you wear?
Why you let me have 12 eggs?
Shut your monkey ass up. This dude said 3X. That motherfucker, yeah, all right.
You don't want to think it's...
I believe he ain't obese like that. He just a big motherfucker. He got that football body. Anyway, we talking shit. All right, motherfucker.
That's what's up. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you up, man, but yeah, I definitely wanted to see you, man. And that security guard, this nigga got about like 4 or 5 videos now. He's going real hard, man.
Is he?
He's fucking with niggas and everything in that mall. The guy in Atlanta.
Man, now you know because he did that shit, motherfucker gonna be coming in that mall like, what is motherfucker at? I will knock the shit out of his ass.
Hey, man, I swear he got a nigga arrested. He was like, give me that weed. What's that in your pocket, boy? What's that in your pocket? Is that weed? The nigga, he was about to tase the nigga, and he wouldn't let him go. Got the nigga arrested. They chased him. It was hilarious, man.
Damn, I can't wait to see this shit.
He's going to get his own reality show. He is going to get a show.
If he get a show from tasing a broad who with her kids, that motherfucker need his ass for. Get your pussy ass out of here, nigga.
That was one of the moms from Shorty Lowe's.
Right.
Baby mamas.
Well, I ain't going to hold you. I just want to holler, man, and tell you I want that T-shirt, man. And
I'll be there with him, brother. I hope to see you out there. You make sure you come up and say something to me, because I don't hide out in the back. I come out in the lobby.
Right. I'm definitely going to
talk that shit.
I'll see you next week.
All right, that's what's up.
All right, y'all be safe. Peace.
All right, caller.
Hey, what's going on? This is James out of Houston, man.
What's up, James out of Houston? Talk to me.
No, man, all I was going to say was I found it interesting about Kanye West because he when he first came out, he did a rap in Mos Marion in Chicago with the Nation of Islam. So I find it interesting that he went from there and he's gone all the way over into this homosexual BS.
Yeah,
and then the second thing, like you said, it's an agenda by high up people that's pushing this homosexual stuff. They know exactly how they want to run their game. But the only way they know they can get it really accepted is they force it on the people. It's like Auntie said. Hello, Auntie.
Hello.
They force it on you because they want you to accept it because this is what they want the world to go to. But what I find interesting is that they're going to decrease their number. I don't know if everybody's read reports about how the white population is decreasing. So if you turn everybody homosexual, especially if all white folks start turning homosexual or being lesbian, you done wiped out your people because you can't reproduce no more.
Well, that's part of the agenda nowadays, too. They're trying to... See, you got the elites, those with money. You got those who accept being the pets of the elite. The motherfuckers would rather be... they'd rather be a pet than be killed with the rest of the motherfuckers.
Like Blade.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and that's what it is. So they are willing to sacrifice to do what they have to do to put themselves in a position where they are still in power 30 years from now because their numbers are dwindling. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I know what you mean. Because I read the ISIS papers.
Mm-hmm.
I pay attention to her very carefully, her and Neely Fuller Jr., because when we talk about Dr. Welsing, she actually got some of her information from Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. He was the one that did a lot of the research and came up with the whole idea that racism is white supremacy and white supremacy is racism. It's not separate. It's one and the same. So I understand what she was talking about in her book. Matter of fact, I was going to reread it today anyway.
I hope they got it on the type of thing where they listen, because I'm the type of person, I won't necessarily read a book, but I will listen to a book.
I'll read it to you.
Yeah, right, Auntie.
Well, her video, you go to YouTube, man. Her lecture's all on YouTube, man. You can just...
Auntie on here fronting, goddamn it, acting like she gonna
I'll
read
it
something.
to you at bedtime.
Yeah, Auntie gonna be talking crazy at bedtime.
Oh, okay. All right, man. Well, I'll let y'all go because I'm sure that somebody else needs to get on, and I'll holler at you next week, man.
Hey, brother, thanks for calling, man. We only got one more caller besides you, so it all worked out. Oh, that's the last caller? Okay, well, all right, brother, thanks for calling.
Good stuff.
You're welcome. Have a good one, man.
All right. I want to say that this was a very successful show. We got people calling in, saying what's on their mind. My man kind of put me on the spot when he was asking me, was Jamie Foxx gay? I've never seen him fuck a man in the ass.
And that should be your answer. I've never seen him fuck a man in the ass.
But I always wondered how the fuck did B. Scott get a show? That's what I always said. What the fuck? Who the fuck said wow?
He has an
audience. Let me give this female-looking man a show.
He must have an audience, and this is what everyone's talking about how...
That's that bullshit. Get the fuck...
If you
that's that
stop
bullshit.
Acting.
That's that bullshit. See, that's another thing people do. They make excuses for the obvious. Let me tell you something. If somebody is looking for somebody with a following, there's a lot of people with followings you can go get. That man was there for the reason that's obvious. Obvious, in my opinion. That's all I got to say about that foxhole shit. I ain't mad at none of them motherfuckers, but I will say some shit about what the fuck I saw that
you didn't see.
That motherfucker called them the gay mob on me. What's them people called? Yeah, Glad. He called that B. Scott motherfucker called
Glad.
Outside
picketing? Were they outside?
I wish they was, because I love that shit. That's publicity.
It'd have been like,
I would have videotaped that shit and put it on YouTube.
It would have been like Chris Brown and
I would have had some
Ocean.
dancers come down there and we'd have been dancing with them motherfuckers while they marching and shit. That would be the shit. But anyway, I ain't got nothing against that fruit booty, but he did call them people.
How come nobody ever talks about the fact that Kim Kardashian's stepfather was in the Queen of All Queen movies, the YMCA people movie, the Village People's movie?
Who are you talking about, Jenner?
Yes. Why do they never talk about that? I mean, if that's going to be Kanye's stepfather-in-law.
Oh, we're getting into some deep shit as we got to wrap the show. Damn. Look, this what's
Illuminati.
up. The 5150 show don't do nothing but roll over to the next 5150 show. Everybody that called, we appreciate it. Everybody that will call next week, we appreciate it. Next week, we will be back talking about some shit that will make the week uncomfortable, because that's what the fuck we do here.
Will you let me come back? If I be good.
I want to thank everybody for coming to the 5150 show that came this week. Bastard. As I cannot promise your return. But we finna go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles across the street, and I'm about to take days off my life by eating some gizzards or some shit like that. But anyway, that's what's up. 5150. Auntie, what's up? What you doing this week?
Absolutely nothing. As always, laying up, talking shit.
This week, I'm going to be over there in L.A. I rarely work in Los Angeles, but I'm going to be working at the J Spot, J. Anthony Brown Comedy Club. Look it up online, Friday, Saturday night. Come fuck with me. 5150, we up.